another beer review tonight. Getting into one from Phillips Brewing Company out of Victoria, BC, here in Canada. It's their Crooketer Tooth barrel-aged pumpkin ale. And until this year, I've never been able to get this beer. I don't know if it's ever been shipped here, might be the reason why, but I mean, I'm sure they've been coming out with this one for the past half a dozen years or so. But we get usually Crooked Tooth, which is the base beer for this one, and they stick it in a bourbon barrel for a while, so it's really cool. 7.3% ABV. Kind of funny how that works. This year I never saw Crooked Tooth. Like, I would have picked it up and tried it out, but I did come across the barrel aged version. I said, wow, that's great. So I'm really excited about that. Get a glass here. I'd say I haven't had, well, I've had a few different pumpkin beers this year. I'm excited to add this on the list. You can see, guys, really nice clarity to it. Pretty steady carbonation, beautiful golden orange or that nice copper glow to it. And yeah, kind of a fairly packed head. It's kind of got a soapy look to it in one way, but anyway, let's check out the aroma. It smells pretty nice. Kind of get the array of your typical pumpkin spices like the nutmeg, cinnamon. So I get a little bit of that kind of graham cracker in there, but nothing like pumpkin. I think there's a bit of vanilla quality coming from the barrel. And yeah, definitely get a little touch of the bourbon as well, which is nice. I mean, that barrel aging adds like just a little more complexity to the aroma than the standard Crooked Tooth. So it smells pretty good. Dig into it. Cheers, guys. Wow, really nice. Up front, you get what you get on the aroma. I get the spices more. I get the nutmeg, the cinnamon. Then kind of middle palate, maybe more that pumpkin per se, the pumpkin flavor, that kind of meatiness, and then now that bourbon barrel aged quality on the back end, maybe towards middle palate, but pretty good, pretty darn good. And I mean, I think this would have been the same price as the Crooked Tooth. They didn't jump the price because it's barrel aged. Maybe there's a few cents more, but under $8 I'm pretty sure I paid for this one, which to me that's a great deal for a pumpkin bomber these days anyway, especially in Canada. I mean, overall it's really easy drinking. I don't get the alcohol. I get a bit of that bourbon on the finish, but not like a booziness to it. A little bit thin too. I mean, it'd be great if I had a bigger mouthfeel, but I mean, I'm not going to say that really takes away from the beer. Yeah, it's got a light mouthfeel to it. Little thin. But it's pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to compare here with what I've had this year. I think Pumpkin's definitely got it beat. The brewery, what would I have? The Autumn Maple was interesting. That's a big beer, though. That was a huge beer. So I don't know. This is kind of in there with a lot of the standard pumpkin ales, but it has the barrel aged quality, which doesn't really scream and jump out at you. So I don't know. It's good. It's good and it's still kind of similar in a way. I don't know. Definitely a good pumpkin beer. definitely good. Phillips Crooketer Tooth for me. I'm gonna give it an 80. It's one of the better pumpkin beers you're gonna find here in Canada for sure. And yeah, not much more to say. And on that, I appreciate you guys checking out the review. Until the next one, cheers.